What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Grey Talks Wrestling. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for clicking into this video. It's time to talk about AEW Dynamite. And the Elite are taking care of business. They are taking over. They are running the show. We found out that Tony could not travel because of what happened last week when he got dropped on his head by the Bucks. He was letting us know at the beginning of the show, and then it gets cut. And here comes the EVPs, and they explain that they can't be fired. They have ironclad contracts, and when Tony's not around, the power falls to them. They're in control. They're in charge. And I loved what they did throughout the show. They could have done more, in my opinion. I would have been minded if we'd have seen them even more. But what they did do was really good. How they featured throughout the show, how they took charge of the show, how they run the show. Very, very good. From start to finish. I enjoyed every moment. Especially how we found out who would be the number one contender. Now, it weren't some goofy triple threat match, and we find out someone with no heat is going to be the number one contender. But many companies do. It's not only AEW that do it. Many companies, maybe even the top company, are more guilty than anyone else of doing that. No story to delve into, nothing. Just some bland, boring match. But no. AEW go the other way, and you've got to applaud them for it. They find someone with some heat, someone with a backstory for Swerve. And lo and behold, who could it be? Christian Cage, a legend, a veteran, a former champion, who knows how to put on a good show, who knows how to tell a story, who knows how to get someone over. And he did a great job here. Brilliant segment. They knocked it out the park. They built up some great heat. Told a great story. Explained the backstory. And I'm down for this. This is cooking already. They are cooking already for Swerve. Far better than anything else you're seeing at the moment in any other world championship picture, in any other company. Brilliant. Straight out the gate. Love it. First match was Adam Copeland defending the TNT Championship up against Buddy Matthews. He was the chosen one from the House of Black. This was a decent match until they collided mid-ring. No one's fault. Both guys went for a crossbody, and Buddy's coughing up blood. Then it got a bit awkward. Copeland gets the win. They finished the match okay. Then it got a bit goofy. We got all the House of Black nonsense with the lights going on, the lights going off. Copeland going for a concerto and then didn't do it, and then they disappear. Nonsense, absolute nonsense. Samoa Joe was in the match and he absolutely killed Isaiah Cassidy. The crowd let us know what was going to happen before the bell started. They spoilt the match. They knew, but we all knew. He absolutely destroyed him. Highlight was him screaming. Fantastic. Or maybe Joe just stepping out of the way when he did the dive over the top rope and he just lands hard on the floor. Brilliant. Joe's fantastic. Joe was brilliant. What a great show, as he always does. Phenomenal. Orange Cassidy attempted to cut a promo. Thankfully, Trent interrupted. We found out Chuck, okay, yeah, it is a bit sad. No longer can wrestle. I suppose it's sad after what Trent did to him in the parking lot brawl. They get into a little bit of war of words, kind of. Here comes security to break it all up. And Statlander and Don Callis for some fucking reason. He shows up and whispers in Cassidy's ear and they walk off together. So we've got more questions and less answers there. Nick and Matt were backstage and we tried to get an interview with them, but yeah, they were kind of busy looking for a friend, so they put it over to Jack Perry, the scapegoat. He was phenomenal. Brilliant. Cut a good promo here. Explained everything well. Very, very good. Looking to see what they're going to do with him, though, and who he's going to be fighting first. And he did feature later on in the show. First of all, we got the learning tree, Chris Jericho, up against Katsuri Shibata. And there, some shit went down in this match. We got Ted Irvine ringside in the crowd. We got a trash can lid. We got hockey pucks. We got a countless amount of chops. They went for minutes. Got a bit boring, to be honest with you, towards the end of that. Then the trash can on the head, the kendo sticks. then the table, then Big Bill. He finished the match for Jericho. Jericho wins. We find out later on that, yeah, Big Bill is joining the learning tree now. I will say, I am liking this Jericho. He's acting like a white meat babyface Jericho. So, yeah, for me, I'm liking it. Like the hello, hi guys. I'm liking that. That's kind of over for me. I do pop when he says that. Hi guys, hi. Yeah, when he's smiling and waving to the fans and acting like a babyface. Yeah, it's brilliant, and he should keep it up. He should do it. He should do it more. Turn the volume up even more and ham it up. I'm up for that. Willow's backstage interview with Stokely and Statlander and EVPs get involved again, interjecting again, because they get rid of Stokely. Thank God for that. They get rid of Statlander. Thank God for that. And it's Willow on her own later on in the main event. First, we get Claudio in a match, finally. It's getting featured. Nice to see. Winning a match against Brian Cage. It was a decent match. And you just think back, watching this match, you just think they should feature. Why haven't they featured him more? Why was he stuck in a faction with Danielson and Moxley? None of those guys needed to be in a faction. None of them. They could have all done a lot better on their own, being featured on their own, not sharing the spotlight. Having the spotlight featured on them and alone on them. Any show with those three spread out throughout your show is a good fucking show. Trust me. No doubt about that. Serena Deeb, Mariah May. This was a very good match. Really good. Really enjoyable. Just proving they've got a good roster. They really do of women. They do. Just how they're featuring them. This was good. Timeless Tony Storm having to throw the towel in to save Mariah. I didn't have a problem with that. It's good heat building up towards the match between Tony and Serena. Then we get the Kenny Omega segment. And we knew, even before this, when Kenny was announced, we knew after what happened last week, what they did to Tony, they're doing something to Kenny. But it's just how they got and went about it. They went down the road with Okada. He interrupted. Kenny was talking about his illness. That he may never be able to wrestle again. We're still not sure. There still isn't a definitive answer whether he can or he can't. I don't think even he knows at the moment. He tells Okada at some point, maybe they can go again. Okada's like, nah, I'm cool. And then from behind, here comes Jack Perry and attacks Kenny. We knew it was coming. We knew it was coming. Hits him with a chair. Kenny fights back. He does. And then he hits him again with a chair in the stomach. And then here come the EVPs. EVP trigger. They leave Kenny laying. FTR come to the rescue. And they go backstage. Kenny's stretchered out. They attack him again backstage. They attack the Bucks attack FTR. They attack Kenny, throw him off the stretcher, and leave him laying. And that's the last we see of them. And they switch over to Rampage through some part of that because it's a 3-hour show. So we're into Rampage now. We get Jay White versus Dante Martin. Jay White gets the win. Then we get Kyle O'Reilly versus Rocky Romero. Saraya shows up after that match. A Roderick Strong promo. And then a Manitoba Massacre match, which was really good. Willow Nightingale versus Sky Blue ended this show, and it was phenomenal. These women bought it. It was brilliant. Yeah. There were chairs, there was blood, there was tacks, there were tables, there was barbed wire. Phenomenal finish. Willow Nightingale is knocking it out of the fucking park. I'm a big fan. Long may she reign. I'm just worried. She's going to be a transitional champion. I don't want to see Mercedes Moné take the title off of her. No way. But is that what we're going to do? Seriously. I don't want to see that. Willow's been knocking it out of the park. She's got the fans behind her. She's a great baby face. Long may she reign. She's been phenomenal. Every match I've watched of hers recently, she's been brilliant. Good finish to a decent show. Really did enjoy this Dynamite. Let me know what you think down below, and Rampage as well. Sorry. The hour of Rampage, yeah, it was pretty decent. They could do that more and add like the hardcore matches and make it a bit more bloody, a bit more violent in that hour. Make it a bit more different from the Dynamite. Would be interesting. I was down for it. It was decent. I didn't mind it. They could have a couple of championship matches in there like they did. They had one in there tonight. I'm down for that. I'm down for it. It was pretty good. Yeah. Anyway, let me know what you think down below. Thanks for watching Grey Talks Wrestling. If you have watched this video all the way through, thank you very much. And I will see you next time. Stay safe, stay lucky. Goodbye.